Piss! My phone died. If only I had another way of getting around. Oh yeah, I got a freaking sweet Battlbox compass, right? No, I'll be fine now. I know where I'm going. Maybe it's at least 2 of the times. No, we're not fucking lost, Jamie. Alright, I've watched Bear Grylls at least several times, right? All 13 seasons of Bear Grylls on DVD, bitch. I know where we're fucking going. Jesus Christ. What's going on, guys? SHTF Survival here. It's our first ever Battlbox review. Really excited to go over this review with you guys. Just a really awesome monthly subscription box. Definitely not your girlfriend's, makeup, clothing subscriptions. This box comes with survival and tactical gear. So really quality, hand-picked, gear, not the crap you get from China every month in some of those subscription boxes. So I've been subscribed to this for about 3 months, but I was at a special operations tryout, so I just got all 3 of my boxes when I got home. So I picked the one that I think is the most useful and my favorite box out of the 3 I've gotten so far. I'm going to do a review on that. So the subscription of Battlbox is broken up into 4 levels. You got your basic box, which is $24.99. You got your advanced box, which is $49.99. You get everything in the basic and the advanced box. And then you got your pro level box, which is $99.99. You get everything in the basic, advanced, and pro level boxes. And then you got your Knife of the Month Club, or the Pro Plus package, which is $149.99. And that one you get the basic, advanced, and pro level boxes, plus a sweet blade every month. I think it's the best value because I definitely haven't been disappointed with any of the knives, especially this month's knife. Alright, so the first box you get when you subscribe is basically a welcome aboard box that everybody gets. And then after that, you're caught up with everybody else on the different missions. And every mission has a different theme. And the theme for this month is land navigation. So the course I just went to is about pretty much a month-long land navigation course. Just really in-depth information about land nav. And I definitely learned what it feels like to be absolutely lost and how hopeless and horrible it feels when you have no idea where you're going. I also think I feel I have a greater respect, for land navigation, and all the information is truly vital, I think, in this box, and hopefully it'll spike your interest and get you reading on more about it, and hopefully practicing and preparing yourself for when shit hits the fan. Alright, so we'll go ahead and break down all the items in the box. We'll go ahead and start with the basic box. Alright guys, we'll go ahead and start off with a breakdown of the items that come in this month's box. This has a breakdown of all the items and the prices for them. So you can see I paid $149.99 for this month's Pro Plus, and this month it is a $343.17 value. So it's a really good value, over twice the value of the original cost of the items. So just a really good value this month. We'll go ahead and start off with the basic box. Alright, so the first item, it's a really cool item. It's a Coulter Co. Stargazer bandana. It's a map of the stars, which is a really important piece of gear to put in your toolbox, because if you know where the stars are and you're doing any type of land navigation, or you're lost during the nighttime, if you know where some of your major stars are, you can definitely at least get a general direction of where you're going. It's a really good piece of knowledge to have, and it also glows in the dark, so that's super sweet. Your next item is a Bruton compass. Just a kind of a basic compass, so you can beat up and it'll still work great for you. Just a thick, throw in your bag kind of compass. Just really basic. It's got a sweet lanyard. Bright colors, so you can always see it when you drop it. Just your basic compass. I think everybody should at least have one compass, in any kind of prepping gear they have. Whether it be your bug out bag or your camping gear. If you don't have a compass, you're wrong. Because when shit hits the fan, or you get lost, some kind of survival situation, and your phone dies, or you lose your fucking TomTom or whatever, definitely be able to at least get a idea of where you need to go to get back to where you came from or where you're going. So really vital piece of gear, I think, that everybody should have. So it's a nice piece of gear there. The next item is the Wazoo Survival Ranger beads. I have definitely more than a couple sets of Ranger beads. That's a really cool. You can see that Spartan bead they put in there. It's really cool. Probably put that on like the back of the lanyard of a knife. That's really cool. So Ranger beads, if you don't know what they are, they're a piece of gear that's for measuring distance when you're doing land navigation. So what you do is you make it first. Directions in here tell you how to make it, and then it comes with a clip, and you'll clip it to your pack or your shirt or your pants, anywhere you can reach it while you're doing navigation. And before you do any kind of navigation, you want to get your pace count. So how many paces it takes you to do 100 meters. So my pace count is about 62. So every time my left foot does 62 paces, that'll be 100 meters that I've traveled. And then so I'll pull down one of the bottom beads, and then for every time I walk 62 paces, I'll pull down another bead until I get to 10 of the bottom beads, and then I'll pull down one of the top beads, and that'll equal 1,000 meters. So this will probably go about 9 or 10,000 meters, which is 9 or 10 kilometers for all you mathologists. That's about 9 or 10 clicks on a map. So pretty good distance that this can measure. You can always restart after that distance. So really cool piece of gear. I think everybody should have at least one or two of these in your bug out bag. And definitely practice using these so you can utilize this skill. That's really cool. The next item is a Dave Canterbury waterproof basic primitive navigation. If you don't know who Dave Canterbury is, he's basically a god or a legend of bushcraft, survival. Just when shit hits the fan, he'd be a great guy to be with. Just say that. But this is just kind of a breakdown of kind of basic information, how to read a map, a compass, right there, using the sun for navigation, following the water, which way to follow water, using terrain association, what gear you should bring, and right there, that's where the stars tie in, so knowing your stars and how to follow them. Just a really good piece of equipment that's also a good waterproof paper, so you can throw this in your bag and not worry if it gets wet. That's really cool. It's definitely during land navigation. It will rain because yeah, I definitely know how that is. Alright, so the next item is a U.S. Army Guide to map reading and navigation. So this is a really cool piece of gear here. Just comes with a load of information, you know, what kind of coordinate system we use, you know, different terrain features, elevation guides, you know, terrain association, you know, so, you know, if you don't necessarily have a compass, you can still find your way out of a situation. You know, great skills to learn. Hopefully this will spark your interest, and, you know, it's another bunch of knowledge to put in your toolbox. You know, your brain housing group, if you will. I'll definitely have to read that. Probably all the information that I mostly know, but might be some new stuff in here, so that's really cool. Piece of gear to have. Alright, the next item, and the last item in the basic box, these are really kind of cool. So basically, you put these on kind of a keyring, kind of like this. That didn't come with it, but you can, it's just like a shower ring. I have a bunch of these, but you can throw these on there. They're just little tips and tricks, kind of information that you might not have memorized, like the coordinate system we use for land navigation, how to convert your azimuths from magnetic to grid or whatever. That's really important. Distance, you know, converting it from a map to actual distance, and converting it to different, you know, from, you know, US to metric. So that's cool. You know, definitely some good tips and tricks you can just throw in your bug out bag. That'll definitely help you when, you know, shit hits the fan, you're trying to find your way out. So that's it for the basic box. Just a really cool basic box this month. You know, I'd be happy if I was, you know, I could only afford the basic box. This is a great month to do it for. Alright, so that's it for the basic box. It's again some really cool items. Really happy with that basic box. Another use for this bandana is a face shield from, you know, hiding your face from terrorists. So that's really cool. Also a good use for the bandana is if you know any sweet magic tricks. So I don't know if you know any, you know, sweet magic trick, but I really don't, so that'd be a good idea though. Bandana is also good if you watch a lot of Sons of Anarchy, so that's cool too. Alright, let's go ahead and break down the advanced box. The advanced box comes with 2 items this month. First item is a Sunto compass. It's a little bit better quality of a compass. This is more like a kind of the tactical compasses we use in the military. It's deeper set in there, so you can read the arrows at a greater angle without it sticking to the bottom. So that's good when you're, you know, trying to use this for actual land navigation. It's a nice sighting wire, so you can, you know, pick an object and follow it. Probably the best way to use a compass for navigation. It's got some scales on the bottom. You can use that to measure your distance on the maps. 2 different, you know, measurements for scales. Closes up nice and compact. Just throw it in your bag. Forget about it. Comes with a nice bright lanyard, so you know if you drop it, you can find it easily. It's got some nice reflective. It's actually pretty cool. I'll probably make a knife lanyard out of this. Use that sweet Spartan bead. So I'm gonna check that out. Yeah. Probably the coolest thing in the freaking battle box. Just kidding. That actually is a really awesome kind of brass bead. This little guy's going back here. He's gonna watch the rest of the freaking thing. Alright, compass also comes with a rape whistle, and in case you get raped in the woods. Just kidding. We call it a rape whistle, but it's actually, in case you get lost, you blow this whistle. Usually 3 long blasts indicates to somebody, you're in distress. So help will come and find you. So really important piece of gear. I have several whistles on all my bug out and camping gear. Just all my gear. Really good piece of equipment, all jokes aside. Alrighty, the next piece of gear here is the Survival Summit Land Navigation DVD. Now, Survival Summit makes some really good, videos. This old guy has some good information about a bunch of different topics. So this is probably really full of really good information. See the Battlbox logo. One thing I like about the battle boxes is they don't try to put their logo on all the gear. It's not like proprietary gear from them. It's actually quality gear that they pick. Some other subscription boxes, you'll get some like, gear that they made themselves, with the cheapest bidder. So they can just give you a whole bunch of crap. I'm not going to name any in specific, but Battlbox definitely the highest quality of gear I think I've ever received in a subscription. So just really excited, to keep getting this gear for a long time. Alright, so that's the advanced box. So we'll go ahead and move on to the Pro box. Alright, we'll go ahead and bust out the Pro level box. It's comes with one item this month, the Barska, Colorado waterproof binoculars, $70 value. So really, really sweet item this month. I've been wanting a nice pair of binoculars. They've been talking about doing one for a while now, Battlbox. So really, really good pair of binoculars. I tried them out earlier and definitely was surprised at how good they actually are. So definitely a good item to bust out and play with. Throw in your SHTF bug out bag and just know you got a great piece of gear when shit hits the fan. So really impressed with this item this month. Also comes with a nice case you can hook to your belt. It's a nice case. Comes with a lanyard. Cleaning gear. You got to keep your gear clean, so it works all the time for you. I think that's one of the most important things about gathering gear like this for situations is your gear comes first, so it doesn't fail on you, and it works when you need it. Alright, so that's it for the Pro level box. These are also good, if you hate when damn kids are on your lawn. So if you're a guy worried about that, these are good for keeping an eye on those damn kiddos. You stupid, oh God. You darn kid, get off my lawn. Alright guys, I do subscribe to the Pro Plus package, aka the awesome Knife of the Month Club. The Knife of the Month this month comes at a $145 cost, so that's basically the entire cost for the battle box, and you get everything plus an awesome knife. So just outstanding deal this month. So the knife for this month is a Sniper Blade Works. I've been looking at snipers. I collect knives, and Sniper looks like a good company. I've been wanting to get one, so I'm pretty stoked about this knife. It is the SOF chopper. aka get to the chopper. Yeah, that was stupid, but it's a really, really awesome knife. Just a 1/4 inch piece of freaking steel in your hand. This thing is gonna do some nasty work. You know, you gotta cut your way out of some bush doing some land nav, some tall bush, you know, has you trapped in its grasp. Just bust this thing out and just start chopping stuff. Just a really good body at the end of the knife right here. It's a nice weight to the front. It's really good. Just probably the perfect chopping knife. Really good G10 grippy handles. Really good when shit gets wet. Lanyard hole, you know, so you can put this, you know, through there, make a sweet knot. Put your sweet Spartan helmet guy on the end of it. It's actually probably what I'll do. It's a really outstanding knife this month. Can't wait to use it, you know. Chop off some heads with it. Here's the sheath that comes for the blade. It's a really good, you know, canvas type sheath. Nice rivets. Comes with a little pocket. You know, you can put a fire steel or a smaller knife in there. Nice lanyard at the end, kind of some hollowed paracord. Holds it in there nicely. You can attach it to your belt. Definitely a nice EDC style blade. Just kidding. Definitely gonna want to just like throw this in your bug out bag, but I cannot wait to use this knife. I'm not kidding, this knife is really, really awesome. I'm digging it. Probably my favorite knife out of all the battle boxes I've gotten so far. Actually, not probably, it is. So, definitely, you know, even if you don't like all the other stuff, which I say you're crazy if you don't, you know, this knife makes it worth it. So, really awesome deal, guys. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching that sweet battle box review. Mission 16. Definitely my favorite battle box so far. Really awesome. Go ahead and leave a comment. Tell me how I did. Tell me I suck. Tell me how we can improve our videos and reviews. Go ahead and leave comments requesting any gear reviews you guys want to see. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching. SHTF Survival out.